for those of you who know, this is a bit of a rivalry between these two schools, as Winterset is about 20 miles south here from Adel. So they made the trip north. And so anytime these schools get together, so a little extra action between them. And, I just mean, with that, nothing crazy. It's a little more intensity. It's the word I'd like to use. So, but nonetheless, again, clean basketball and should be a fun one here tonight. ADM trying to win their second game in a row after starting 0-4. Now again, have played in those 4 losses, all top 10 teams for Class 4A. Now, I mentioned, last game, Carroll, this is their last year, a part of the Raccoon River Conference, as they'll be making the transition and to a different conference. And for ADM, well, a new team is going to enter the Raccoon River. And, well, it's been confirmed that Van Meter, the Bulldogs, are going to enter the conference. Not sure if it's going to be this next year or the 2027, 2028 year, but sometime within the next few years, the Van Meter Bulldogs will join here, the Raccoon River. I think that's very exciting. Van Meter is a very competitive team. They'll be making, step up, Class 2A, but they're very competitive, and they always have a lot of great outputs from a lot of their sports. I know the football team was in the championship game, lost to Kemper Catholic, but still they have a lot of success over there. And proximity-wise, it makes sense, not too far here from Adel or Winterset, so Van Meter makes sense. I also been hearing, I don't believe it's confirmed, but I've been hearing rumblings that possibly Pella is also going to join the RRC. That could really spice things up. Obviously, Pella, want to talk about a competitive school, they are that. And, yeah, the Dutch, they have a solid program. My wife actually grew up in Grinnell, and, she told me growing up, she always used to say, hey, Pella was our rival, and they used to beat us in everything. And I know, haven't been in Iowa long, but if there's one thing I've learned while I've been here, it's Pella has a good, successful program. And so, again, that's, I don't believe, confirmed, but we'll keep you up to date with what will happen there. So possibly Pella joining the RRC. Van Meter, again, will be joining. Question is if it's just next coming year, 2026, 2027, or the following 27, 28. That's just a little bit, some nuggets for you to know here tonight. Well, we will go ahead and take a break as the teams finish their warm-up. We'll have the Raccoon Valley Bank starting lineups coming up right after this. You're listening to the Adel Health Mart pregame show on K1079 KKRF.
Happy holidays from all of us at Raccoon Valley Bank. Thank you for allowing us to be part of your community for over 111 years. This is Brooke, and we'd like to wish you warm holiday blessings filled with love, laughter, family, friendship, and all the wonder the season has to offer. Stop in, say hello, and get to know our RVB family. With 4 locations, Adel, Dallas Center, Grimes, and Perry, Raccoon Valley Bank is just right for you. Member FDIC.
Ho, ho, ho.
Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year from all of us at Fuller Petroleum and Adel.
Asher, what's your favorite thing about Christmas?
Decorating the tree because I can climb on a big ladder.
My favorite thing to do around Christmas is make cinnamon rolls with my grandma and my cousins.
Watching my dad put lights up on the house and waking up on Christmas morning.
Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year from all of us at Fuller Petroleum in Adel.
Olson's Body and Paint in Waukee is looking for a collision estimator. Hours for this position will be Monday through Fridays from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Olson's Body and Paint offers medical, dental, vision, life insurance, and retirement. Experience and estimating software is preferred. Wages will depend on experience. Join a family-owned and operated business. Contact Sam or Dennis at Olson's Body and Paint at 515-987-1735.
Welcome back here to the 8L Fairway broadcast booth in the 8L Health Mart pregame show. True Country K1079 KKRF. My name is Shaquan Nettingham. Again, the Winterset Huskies have come into Adel for some basketball action against the ADM Tigers. And we're going to have the Raccoon Valley Bank starting lineups right now. Raccoon Valley Bank, not too big, not too small. Raccoon Valley Bank is just right for you. We'll start here with the Winterset Huskies, since they are the visitors of the night. They will be starting junior Madeline Nordstrom. It will be junior of Macy Olson out there with junior of Natalie Smith. It'll be junior McKenna Olson, and it'll be the senior of Abby Hofing. Those are your 5 out there for the Huskies. Now for the ADM Tigers, they'll be starting sophomore Aubrey Noring. It'll be senior Ellis Smith. It'll be senior Brecken Morse. It'll be junior Alexis Maxwell. And it will be sophomore Ella Subert. So those are tonight's Raccoon Valley Bank starting lineups. Raccoon Valley Bank, not too big, not too small. Raccoon Valley Bank is just right for you. They're doing the official lineups here from the public address announcer. It is Mr. Ryan Case, who is the PA here at ADM. As Winterset in their road black uniforms, they got yellow numbers and letters across their chest that read Winterset. And for ADM, they're in the home white jerseys, as they have red letters and numbers across their chest. As back is to me right now, so 1 second, as trying to see if it reads ADM, and it does. ADM across the chest in red for the Tigers. Thanks for joining us here tonight on Raccoon Valley Radio. Happy to bring you basketball action. We'll have the boys game to follow. And we'll see if we get an ADM Tigers win tonight. Now, both the boys and the girls were able to take care of business, winning on Tuesday against Carroll. And we'll see if they can do the same here tonight against the Winterset Huskies. Well, we'll take a break and get to the national anthem. We'll come back for game action right here. It's K1079 KKRF and the Adel Health Mart pregame show.
Hey, it's Kurt from Archer Home Center, where we are a family-owned appliance, flooring, TV, and mattress store located in Adel since 1986, and we make it our mission to provide you with quality service that you won't receive from our competitors. Archer Home Center is an authorized dealer of such brands as GE, Mohawk, Serta, and more. We have what you need when you need it. For more information, stop on in or check out our website at www.archerhomecenter.com. Archer Home Center, we're here for you.
Match anyone's price, beat anybody's service. Archer Home Center.
Happy holidays from Fairway Meat and Grocery in Adel. This week, Washington Honey Crisp apples are $1.48 per pound. Fairway Premium Ice Cream, 48 ounce, $2.99 limit 2. And Fairway Powdered or Brown Sugar, 2 pounds, $1.97 limit 2. And from the world famous meat counter, 10-pound tube of 85% lean ground beef, $4.98 a pound. And USDA Choice Boneless Rump Roast, $6.99 a pound. At Fairway Meat and Grocery in Adel.
Every minute is crucial when it comes to dealing with a severe storm. Take the guessing game out and tune into Raccoon Valley Radio's coverage of the storm with the Severe Weather Action Team. Anytime there is a severe thunderstorm tornado warning in Dallas, Greene, or Guthrie County, we'll be live on the air giving you the latest look on the radar, all the information from the National Weather Service, weatherology, meteorologist, and any reports of damage in the area. Never guess when it comes to your safety, and hear the latest from the Severe Weather Action Team on the one to count on for Severe Weather Action Team coverage, the Raccoon Valley Radio Network.
Welcome back here to the Adel Health Mart pregame show. Adel Health Mart is a locally owned business on the square in historic downtown Adel. Adel Health Mart is committed to your health. Well, let's get ready to play some basketball here tonight. Raccoon River Conference, that is. Winterset and ADM battling it out. Again, Winterset 2-2 on the season. ADM 1-4. As it will be Natalie Smith jumping it up against Ella Subert. 6-2 versus 5-8, and Subert wins it for ADM. As here's Noring with it to Morse. Morse at the top, driving in, and gets it to Subert. Subert gets the easy layup and starts the scoring off there for ADM. Tigers lead 2-0. Full court pressure here from ADM. As Winterset has the ball. Here's Macy Olson with it. Kicks it up top to Smith. Smith driving in and then got hacked by Ella Subert. So Subert, it's picked up with foul number 1, and it will be Natalie Smith here from the line shooting 2. As first free throw is up and good. So Smith 1 for 1. Second one is also good. So Smith ties the game at 2. Winterset 4 juniors and a senior out there to start. That's their starting lineup. Here's Ellis Smith, try to get it back to Subert, and that was stolen away from Natalie Smith. Now she gets it here to McKenna Olson. So McKenna and Macy sisters, as Macy gets it back to McKenna on the right-hand side, being guarded by Noring. Noring kicks it up top to Madeline Nordstrom. Nordstrom over to Smith. Right-hand side, gets it to Macy Olson at the top. Being pestered by Alexis Maxwell. Macy now driving in. Kicks it over here to McKenna. McKenna right-hand corner to Macy. Puts up a runner, no good. Rebound, though, to Smith, and it will be a shot clock violation. So first turnover on the game. And Winterset has that. So 2-2 is our score. Played a minute and a half here into the game. As here is Noring with it. Noring back to Maxwell. Gets it over to Morse, left-hand corner. Back up top to Noring. Over to Maxwell, left corner for her. Back to Noring. Noring thought about a 3. Now 9 on the shot clock. And needs some help. Gets it to Morse. Morse, the shot clock down to 3. Gets it in to Subert. Subert has to put it up, and she does. And she got it, but they're going to say shot clock violation. So Subert just a tad late. That's an early turnover on both teams, as Winterset will take possession back. There will be Nordstrom getting it in here to Olson. That's McKenna. Gets it over to Natalie Smith. Really the only player that hasn't touched the ball yet is Abby Hofing for the Huskies. Here's Macy Olson with it at the top. Again being guarded by Lexi Maxwell. Now here's McKenna. Layup is good there from Natalie Smith. Smith has all 4 points here for Winterset, and it's 4-2. Noring right back with the conversion, a layup. She's got 2 quick points, and we're knotted back up at 4. And now a steal from ADM. Here's Ellis Smith with it. Smith goes up, and she gets fouled. Doesn't get the layup to drop, but she will go to the line. 4-2, so nice defensive pressure from ADM as that foul goes on McKenna Olson. That will be her first. As Ellis Smith shooting first 2 free throws here for ADM. She gets the first one to drop. Second one incoming here. It is up, and it is good. So Ellis Smith gets 2 points from the line. ADM has a 2-point lead again at 6-4. Here's Natalie Smith. Again, full court pressure, and then it's stolen away from ADM. So another turnover on Winterset. That's 2. Here's Subert with it. backing down, making moves, and putting it in. Ella Subert with 4 points. 8-4 is the ADM lead now. 4:50 left to play in this first quarter. As Natalie Smith needing help, and then a timeout awarded here to Matt Young, as getting close to that 10-second violation. 4:44 left, ADM with an 8-4 advantage. We'll be back in 30 seconds on K107.9 KKRF.
For over 80 years, Farm Bureau Financial Services has served the unique needs of the ag industry. As members of your community, they get to know you and your operation, providing coverage for your farm, ranch, machinery, livestock, and so much more. Find out why they're the #1 ag insurer. It's your future. Let's protect it.
Call me, your Farm Bureau agent, John Harada, in Adel at 515-993-4266.
#1 ag insurer across our 8-state territory. 2020 SNL PNC Group Direct Written Premium.
Welcome back here to the Adel Fairway broadcast booth. Shaquan Ettingham with you here tonight on K107.9 KKRF. 8-4 is our lead in the girls game. ADM and Winterset. Tigers with the advantage right now. 4:44 left to play in this first quarter. Full court pressure still on here for the Tigers, and it leads to another turnover there. Winterset has 3 turnovers. Macy Leinen is in for the game. Her shot attempt was blocked, and then rebounded by Bella Sprecher, and got it over to Maxwell, who missed the 3, and now Winterset here on the run out, and an easy layup for McKenna Olson, who's got 2 points. 8-6. ADM still with the lead. So Bella Sprecher and Macy Leinen in for the first time tonight. They've provided some great minutes here. As Leinen a freshman, Sprecher a junior. Here is Smith with it, gets it to Subert. Subert driving in, spinning, and layup, good, and 1. So Subert will have a chance at a 3-point play, as the foul goes on Abby Hofing. So Subert will have a free throw attempt. Abby Hofing with her first personal. Grace Montag checks in for the first time tonight, taking the place of Ellis Smith. So Subert trying to complete the 3-point play. 1 free throw, it is up, and it is good. Subert is good on there. She's got 7 of the 11 points here for ADM. Here's McKenna Olson driving all the way in. Kicks it over. This is Smith, a 3. No good. Rebound goes out of bounds and will belong to ADM. 11-6 is our score. Tigers with the lead. 3:37 left to play here in this first quarter. Noring will take it up the court, bring it up the court, and now get it off here to Sprecher. Sprecher driving, and that's stolen away. Nice job there from Winterset. And now here is Nordstrom with the ball, gets it over to Smith. Now, Winterset did bring in a new player. Claire Side is in. And out of bounds off of Winterset. 4 turnovers. Now Reese Vandernoord is in here for ADM. For Subert. So it's Noring, Morse, Grace Montag, Vandernoord, and Sprecher, who is the 5 here for ADM. As here's Noring driving all the way, misses the layup. And here comes Winterset as it's Smith all the way in, and then she was blocked and ball deflected off of Smith. So ADM's defense playing really good right now. Full court pressure kind of flustering Winterset. Here comes Noring. I mentioned, this ADM team You might look at the record and say 1-4, but man, they have played some juggernauts as Grace Montag connects on a three. And her first points and stretches the lead out to 8, 14-6, 2:15 left to play in the first quarter. As McKenna Olson dribbles it off her foot, saves it from the backcourt violation. As she passes it over to side. And now there's Natalie Smith trying to drive in. Doesn't get it to go. Gets her own rebound, puts it back up and in. So Natalie Smith, persistence paying off. She has 6 of the 8 points here for the Huskies. Here's Noring with it. Cross court to Morse. Morse had to jump up high to get it. Now she's driving all the way in. Open lane. And she was fouled. Didn't get the layup, but she'll be going to the line for 2. As this will be the second foul on Abby Hofing. Hofing, her second foul. Morse, 2 free throws coming her way. Some substitutions coming in as well. First one is good. For ADM, it is Maxwell, Smith, and Subert. And then for Winterset, Macy Olson checks in for Hofing as the 2 personals. Morse, second free throw is good. And that makes it a 8-point game. 5 different ADM Tigers have scored as another turnover on Winterset. So far I feel like this is what head coach Danielle Craig would love to see, is the scoring being diverse here, as Subert looking for help, gets it back to Smith. Smith driving in, gives it over to Maxwell. Maxwell over to Subert. Had it at the top of the key, now gives it back to Maxwell. Over Morse. Morse to Subert. Subert. And puts it up, puts it in. Fought through the contact, and she's got 9, and now it's a 10-point game. The biggest lead for ADM, 18-8. We're approaching a minute to play here in this first quarter. Here is McKenna Olson. Morse guarding her. Olson finds some room, puts it up. No good on the 3. And then we're gonna be ADM ball, as it will be a foul called against Winterset. That's against Side, Claire Side. Picks up foul number 1. Timeout on the floor, 56 seconds to play. 18-8 is our score, ADM over Winterset. We'll be right back after this on the Raccoon Valley Radio Network.
Experience some magic this holiday season with our new Zero Plus credit card. This is Brooke with Raccoon Valley Bank. For a limited time, get 0% intro APR on purchases and balance transfers for up to 24 billing cycles. That's up to 2 years. Check it out at raccoonvalleybank.com or stop in at any of our 4 locations: Edel, Dallas Center, Grimes, and Perry. Raccoon Valley Bank, member FDIC.
Welcome back here to the Adel Fairway broadcast booth. Shaquan Ettingham here with you. 18-8 is our score. ADM over Winterset here in the first quarter. So far, it's not only the lead, but Tigers really playing well together. Here's Suber with it, driving right, gives it over to Montag. Montag, she traveled with it before she put the ball on the ground. That will be turnover. Now the turnovers so far, ADM has 3, but Winterset has 6. So again, that's really been, I feel like, a point of emphasis, because ADM has struggled in the turnover battle. Even in their win against Carroll, they still had a lot of turnovers. So I know that's something that Coach Craig has probably been preaching and practicing here with the girls. Here is Macy Olson with it on the right-hand side. Good defense by Grace Montag. Gets it over to Natalie Smith. Ball on the ground, and Montag and Smith fight for it. And possession arrow will keep it here with the Huskies. 23 seconds to play in the first quarter, 13 on the shot clock. Be Winterset taking it out on their baseline, gets it in. Here is Nordstrom with it. Right side over to Macy Olson. Olson finds a lane, drives in, blocked by Subert. Now to Morse with 12 on the shot clock. Gets it over to Subert. And Subert dribbling, spinning, putting it up and in. Ella Subert is having herself a first quarter as that will end it. Ella Subert has 11 points and ADM will take a 20-8 advantage into the second. Really playing well right now. We'll be back with second quarter action right here on K1079 KKRF.
Ho, ho, ho.
Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year from all of us at Fuller Petroleum in Adel.
Asher, what's your favorite thing about Christmas?
Decorating the tree because I can climb on a big ladder.
My favorite thing to do around Christmas is make cinnamon rolls with my grandma and my cousins.
Watching my dad put lights up on the house and waking up on Christmas morning.
Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year from all of us at Fuller Petroleum in Adel.
Here at Raccoon Valley Radio, we've embraced the season of giving, which is why we want to give you a chance to win some money this holiday season. Stay tuned here on the Raccoon Valley Radio Network for our Caring Christmas cash calls, giving you a chance to call in, play a game with us, and win some free money. You also automatically get added in for our grand prize $1,000 giveaway. It's our Caring Christmas cash call game, giving you a chance to win big here on the Raccoon Valley Radio Network.
Welcome back here to the Adel Fairway broadcast booth. Check one Nettingham. Start of the second quarter, ADM 20, Winterset with 8. So far with the scoring, Ella Subert with 11, Grace Montag with 3. It's 2 points apiece from Noring, Smith, and Morse as Subert misses on that bucket attempt. Now for Winterset, Natalie Smith has 6, McKenna Olson has 2. They're the only 2 players so far that have scored here for the Huskies. As to start off this second quarter for Winterset, well, you got the Olsen sisters of Macy and McKenna out there with Claire Side. It is Madeline Nordstrom and it's Natalie Smith. Shot clock is at 7 now. As here is McKenna Olson, back to Smith, shot clock at 1, Smith puts it up, no good, and shot clock violation. Great team defense there from ADM, and that causes the 7th turnover here for Winterset. 20-8 is our score. Here's Noring with it, Noring kicks it out, Maxwell a 3, no good there, Noring the rebound. And she will bring it out. And then McKenna Olson, a little too aggressive defensively as she gets tagged with a foul, her second. And side out of bounds here for ADM. Here's Noring with it. Noring now to Smith, right corner, gives it to Subert. Subert working her way inside, puts it up, no good there. And Natalie Smith comes down with a rebound here for Winterset, gets it to McKenna Olson over to Macy. Macy now inside to Nordstrom. Nordstrom back outside to Smith. Smith kicks it over, and that's a 3-point attempt there from side that misses. And then the rebound and put back by Madeline Nordstrom. Give her first 2 points. It is 20-10. First points also here of the second quarter. We played almost 2 minutes, and then we have a foul called against Subert. Not on Subert. It's on Natalie Smith. I meant to say by that is that Subert was the recipient of the foul, is what I was trying to say. Here is Ellis Smith with it. As gets it inside to Subert, and then stolen away there from side, and then she traveled with it. It was a nice steal, and then she took a couple extra steps there, and well, that'll be 8 turnovers now on the Huskies. It's kind of been their Achilles heel so far. Had some nice defensive plays, but really the turnovers have been the big difference here. And again, that's normally ADM that's been struggling with that. Ellis Smith with the nice 3 off the inbound, out of bounds play. And it's now the biggest lead of the night at 13. Noring tips it out of bounds. talked with her after the last game against Carroll. She still has that brace on her right knee, and in case you didn't hear, she said, progress is continuing to go good in the healing process. Hopefully it will be a few more games that she'll maybe need to play with that, but she looks a lot more mobile than she did in that opening game against Norwalk. Kind of looked a little ginger in that one. Here's McKenna Olson with it, trying to confuse Morse, but that's doing nothing. Now Nordstrom blocked from Subert, and Subert will take it herself, get it over to Smith. Smith driving in, puts it up, and she's fouled. Ellis Smith being aggressive here and earning a couple free throws because of it. McKenna Olson will get charged with, that will be her third for Olson. Looks like Abby Hofing will be checking back in here momentarily. Smith, free throw is good. So Hofing will take the place of McKenna Olson, and it will be Noring checking out, Grace Montag into the game. So Smith, second free throw, that's missed. That's actually the first missed free throw here tonight for ADM. Pretty good from the line here in this first half. They got a 14-point lead. Smith has 6 points. Here's the other Smith for Winterset. It's Natalie Smith. She gets it inside, and then Hofing lost the ball, but I think they called a foul on that prior, and they did. And that will be on Ellis Smith. Smith gets tagged with her first. Linen will check in here for ADM, taking the place of Morse. Winterset will stay in possession here, and they'll get it in. Smith now in the left-hand corner gets it over to Macy Olson. Olson slings it to Hofing, right-hand side. Hofing being guarded tightly from Linen. Linen not afraid to get in there as a freshman. And shot clock now at 14. Macy Olson. And it's stolen away here from ADM as Lexi Maxwell now ends up with it. Gets it over to Smith. And get it across half court. Back to Maxwell. Maxwell, three. Right-hand side, no good. Long rebound goes back to her. Gets it inside to Subert. Subert puts it up, puts it in. Ella Subert, 13 first half points. It's her first points here of the second, and she gets a steal. Ella Subert is just doing it all right now. Gets it back to Montag. Misses on a three. Subert the rebound. Goes up. Can't put it in. Light in the rebound. Back to Maxwell. To Smith. Smith the three. No good. Light in another rebound. ADM. And that one's blocked. And Winterset finally comes out with it. And there's a foul after all that excitement on Grace Montag. Wow. Well, I mean, still a great sequence. ADM is really, like I said, this is, I mean, they're just really, I mean, defensively is what I'm really impressed with tonight. I feel like this game, I've seen the most energy defensively that I've seen from them. And there's almost another steal. Not quite, but it is Hofing putting it up. No good. And here comes ADM with Linen. Linen gets it back to Noring. Noring will back things out and just reconvene. Gets it over to Montag. Now inside Sprecher has checked into the game. Back to Linen, and Linen, say, traveled with it. So Subert out. Sprecher in. Now Kimball Scholl checking in for the first time here tonight for ADM, taking the place of Ellis Smith. Well, Tigers looking hungry here in this first half, and then Scholl was fouled, or excuse me, fouled Natalie Smith. Excuse me, that's what I meant to say. So Scholl picks up foul number one. Beside out of bounds here. 3:11 left to play here in the second quarter. And here is Side with it, and then that's stolen away. 10 first half turnovers for Winterset. Here's Montag. Ball got deflected back to Linen, and then Scholl, she traveled with it. So 5 turnovers here on ADM as Macy Olson check into the game here. For Macy Landers, excuse me, I did not see Landers check into the game, so apologies there. Olson back in, this one tipped away, and another turnover here for Winterset. Noring couldn't handle the pass, and now Winterset has it with Smith. And here come the Huskies with Side. Side back to Smith, inside. And then it is Hofing who was blocked. ADM, well, the whole Tiger bench caught up for that one. There's really a lot of great energy here tonight. Here's Linen now with it. Linen on the floor, and then they're finally going to call a foul. She was tripped up. That will go on Macy Olson. So Olson picks up foul number 1. And this will be free throws here for Miss Grace Montag. So Montag, first time here to the line tonight. Must be Jersey Day for the students, all the students in different basketball jerseys here. It must be Jersey night. Sprecher inside, and that's stolen away and stolen right back from ADM. Here's Linen. Linen's going to try a straight on 3, and she got it. Macy Linen with a 3, and the lead has ballooned to 19, 29 to 10. 2:03 left to play. ADM on a burner. We'll be right back after this. K1079 KKRF.
Now let's take a look at our community calendar, the Raccoon Valley Radio Network. Join the Hot Shots and 4-H group, as well as the Greenfield Lions Club for a fundraiser meal and bingo competition on Sunday, December 14th, 2025, from 4 to 7 p.m. at the Gathering Place in Greenfield. The bingo game begins at 4:30, then the fundraiser meal to follow. There'll be handballs, cheesy potatoes, desserts, and drinks, but feel free to bring your own snacks and beverages. Sunday, December 14th, 2025, at the Gathering Place in Greenfield, Iowa. This has been a look at your community calendar on the Raccoon Valley Radio Network.
Welcome back here to the Adel Fairway broadcast booth. Chequan Ettingham with you here tonight from the ADM North Gym here in Adel. And wow, Tigers, this has been a really great first half. They led after the first quarter 20-8. Right now have a 29-10 lead. So ADM has outscored Winterset 9-2 here in the second with 2:03 left to play. Huskies have the ball and they're looking for answers. Turnovers have been the story for Winterset. Here is Nordstrom with it. Nordstrom back to Macy Olson. Macy. McKenna still on the bench. She has 3 fouls, and then this one almost stolen away from ADM, but will remain here with Winterset. 20 seconds on the shot clock, 1:48 left to play in the first half. Winterset taking it out, gets it into Side. Side, driving left, and hands it off to Hofing. Hofing driving baseline, and then deflects off of her own player of Nordstrom, and that will be another turnover here. Count it 12. ADM will bring it across here. A minute and a half left to play in the first half. ADM up by 19. Here is Smith with it. Smith looking, now gets it here to Maxwell, back to Smith, left-hand side, into Subert. Subert, turn around, and no good. Nice rebound there from Brecken Morse, and this will be a jump ball situation. Belong to the Huskies. Nice job, though, getting in there, Morse. Noring will take a seat on the bench. Reese Vandernoord into the game. So it'll be Vandernoord, Subert, Smith, Morse, and Maxwell, the 5 for the Tigers. Here's Macy Olson, puts it up, no good. Rebound here to Subert. She'll get it. We got 1 minute left to play in this first half. Over to Morse. Morse, the three from the right-hand side, and it's in. Brecken Morse converts on a three. She's got 5, and it's a 22-point lead here for ADM. Here's Natalie Smith, 45 seconds left here in this first half. Smith driving, and then she traveled. She knew it, got hung up in the air, and came down. 13 turnovers here on Winterset. 32-10 is the ADM lead. Here is Ellis Smith with it. Smith gets it to Maxwell. Maxwell will try a three, and that's good! Alexis Maxwell with a three, and it's 35-10. And this one deflected off of Maxwell. 18.4 seconds. Man, if you were to script up, a pretty perfect first half for the Tigers, I don't know how you can get much better than this. Here comes Macy Olson, and hits it over to side, right-hand side, 10 on the shot clock. She's driving in, hands it off to Nordstrom. Nordstrom looking for room, gets it back. Olson blocked from Suber, and that will do it. ADM will take a 35-10 lead into the locker room as they win the second quarter 15-2, and they are absolutely rolling. Up by 25. We'll have the Olsen's Body and Paint halftime show coming to you next, right here. It is K1079 KKRF.
Holidays from Fairway Meat and Grocery in Adel. This week, Washington Honey Crisp apples are $1.48 per pound. Fairway Premium Ice Cream, 48 ounce, $2.99 limit 2. And Fairway Powdered or Brown Sugar, 2 pounds, $1.97 limit 2. And from the world famous meat counter, 10-pound tube of 85% lean ground beef, $4.98 a pound. And USDA Choice Boneless Rump Roast, $6.99 a pound. At Fairway Meat and Grocery in Adel.
Hey, it's Kurt from Archer Home Center, where we are a family-owned appliance, flooring, TV, and mattress store located in Adel since 1986, and we make it our mission to provide you with quality service that you won't receive from our competitors. Archer Home Center is an authorized dealer of such brands as GE, Mohawk, Serta, and more. We have what you need when you need it. For more information, stop on in or check out our website at www.archerhomecenter.com. Archer Home Center, we're here for you.
Match anyone's price, beat anybody's service. Archer Home Center.
It's cold outside, but Rascal the Raccoon is keeping warm with popcorn and hugs at Raccoon Valley Bank. He's also saved his stash of acorns in some special hiding places for the winter. Desk drawers, the basement, and behind a few plants. Whether you're collecting an acorn stash or saving for your next adventure, visit RaccoonValleyBank.com or stop in and learn more about our special offers to help you build a plan that even Rascal can follow. Raccoon Valley Bank, member FDIC.
Ho, ho, ho.
Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year from all of us at Fuller Petroleum in Adel.
Asher, what's your favorite thing about Christmas?
Decorating the tree because I can climb on a big ladder.
My favorite thing to do around Christmas is make cinnamon rolls with my grandma and my cousins.
Watching my dad put lights up on the house and waking up on Christmas morning.
Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year from all of us at Fuller Petroleum in Adel.
Affordable health coverage has been hard to find until now. The new Farm Bureau Health Plan is helping Iowans save as much as 50% on their current premiums. 3 different plans offer the benefits you need, like prescriptions, preventative care, and affordable copays. Farm Bureau health plans are accepted at most all Iowa providers and can be purchased at any time during the year. See if you can save today.
Call me, your Farm Bureau agent, John Harada, in Adel at 515-993-4266.
Olsen's Body and Paint in Waukee is looking for a collision estimator. Hours for this position will be Monday through Fridays from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Olsen's Body and Paint offers medical, dental, vision, life insurance, and retirement. Experience and estimating software is preferred. Wages will depend on experience. Join a family-owned and operated business. Contact Sam or Dennis at Olsen's Body and Paint at 515-987-1735.
Well, welcome here to Tiger Basketball and the Olson's Body and Paint halftime show. True Country K1079. Olson's Body and Paint is a locally owned business in Waukee. Olson's Body and Paint is committed to helping support our ADM community. Wow, what a first half here for the ADM Tiger girls. They are rolling over the Winterset Huskies. They are up 35-10. And again, they have just had a great first half here. If we go quarter by quarter scoring, well, Tigers jumped out quickly and they led 20-8 at the end of one. And then in the second quarter, well, they held the Huskies to just 2 points while they went on to score 15 themselves, and they lead 35-10. So a big second quarter for them has them with a 25-point lead here in this first half. Now, if we look at free throw shooting and everything like that, well, Winterset, it's only, I mean, Natalie Smith has done the bulk of the work. She shot the only free throws here, and she's 2 of 2. So that part, you know, is good. Now for ADM, they are 6 of 9 here from the line. Ellis Subert is 1 for 1. Ellis Smith is 3 for 4. Brecken Morse is 2 for 2. Grace Montag is 0 for 2 from the line. Now the turnovers, I mentioned really in the first 5 games, ADM has really had the issue with the turnovers. And they have 5 here in this first half. Now I know head coach Danielle Craig would probably like to see that number at 0. But when you have turned over Winterset 13 times, I'm sure she'll take that number. So Winterset, 13 first half turnovers. That has led to a lot of runouts and a lot of points scored here for ADM. As we look at just, you know, total points scored, ADM being led by sophomore Ella Subert. She's got 13 in the game. She's the only player on either side in double figures. Then it is Ella Smith with 6. It's 5 points for senior Brecken Morse. It's 3 points for junior Grace Montag. 3 points for freshman Macy Leinen. 3 points for junior Alexis Maxwell. And then it is 2 points for sophomore Aubrey Noring. For Winterset, I mentioned the junior of Natalie Smith. She's got 6 points. Other than that, junior McKenna Olson, 2 points, but McKenna Olson also has 3 first half fouls, so she sat a majority of that first half, and then it's 2 points for Madeline Nordstrom. So that's the difference right now. ADM, I mean, they're really getting it done. 7 different players who have scored, and I mean, the defense, they have provided full court defense, and that is like seemingly been able to fluster the Winterset Huskies, as they have not really been able to get into a rhythm. And then there's been foul trouble. Right now in the foul department again, Winterset, McKenna Olson has 3 fouls, 2 fouls for Abby Hofing, 1 foul for Natalie Smith, 1 foul for Macy Olson, and 1 foul for Claire Side. For ADM, not really in foul trouble, which is good news. Ellis Subert has 1, Ellis Smith has 1, and Grace Montag has 1. So that's the discrepancy there. And there you go. Well, we'll take another break. We got some other scores from around Raccoon Valley Radio, some other games on the Raccoon Valley Radio Network here tonight. We'll get you those updates and get you ready for the second half here from Adele. It's ADM 35, Winterset 10. We'll be back on the Olson's Body and Paint halftime show. It's True Country K1079.
Ho, ho, ho.
Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year from all of us at Fuller Petroleum and Adele.
Asher, what's your favorite thing about Christmas?
Decorating the tree because I can climb on a big ladder.
My favorite thing to do around Christmas is make cinnamon rolls with my grandma and my cousins.
Watching my dad put lights up on the house and waking up on Christmas morning.
Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year from all of us at Fuller Petroleum and Adele.
Happy holidays from all of us at Raccoon Valley Bank. Thank you for allowing us to be part of your community for over 111 years. This is Brooke, and we'd like to wish you warm holiday blessings filled with love, laughter, family, friendship, and all the wonder the season has to offer. Stop in, say hello, and get to know our RVB family. With 4 locations, Adel, Dallas Center, Grimes, and Perry, Raccoon Valley Bank is just right for you. Member FDIC.
Welcome back here to the Olson's Body and Paint halftime show on True Country K107.9 KKRF. 35-10 is our score here. ADM on top of Winterset. Mentioned we have some other games across the Raccoon Valley Radio Network. Well, Roland Story is rolling over the Perry Jayettes in the girls game. 32-8 is the halftime score there. ACGC is beating Ogden by a score of 21-6. So that was actually at the end of the first quarter. Haven't got a halftime score yet in that game. We'll let you know whenever we do. As teams here, Winterset and ADM will finish warming up, and then we'll get here to the second half action. Like I said, I mean, nearly a flawless almost first half here for ADM. They have just been rolling. Did get a new score update here. PCM is leading Greene County in the girls game 40-14 at half. Those are some scores around the Raccoon Valley Radio Network. So we're getting ready here for the second half. See if ADM can put another great one here together. You know, I think the biggest challenge, actually before we do that, you've been listening to the Olson's Body and Paint halftime show, True Country K107.9. Olson's Body and Paint has been a locally owned business in Waukee since 1980. Olson's Body and Paint is committed to helping support our ADM community. What I was going to say is the biggest challenge now, I feel, for the Tigers is not becoming complacent and satisfied that you have this big lead and still keeping that hunger inside. Now, I'm sure that Coach Danielle Craig and the rest of the coaching staff has preached that. Sometimes it's easier said than done. ADM will start with the ball the second half with Smith, Noring, Subert, Morse, and Maxwell, the original 5. Maxwell has it at the elbow. Now gets it over to Subert outside of the three-point line. Back to Morse. Morse thought about a 3. Driving in all the way, and it's good. Brecken Morse gets the first points here for ADM, and it is 37-10. Morse has 7 here on the game. Full court pressure still in effect. Nordstrom jumper, no good. Morse the rebound. And here come the Tigers once again. Here's Noring, Maxwell. Maxwell to Subert. Back to Maxwell, a 3, and no good. In and out. Ball deflected and saved here by Winterset. Here's McKenna Olson. Gets it to Natalie Smith. Layup is blown. So it is Natalie Smith, McKenna Olson, Macy Olson, Abby Hofing, and Madeline Nordstrom, the original 5 here for Winterset. Subert fouled from behind on the reach-in. So that goes on McKenna Olson. That's her 4th. So she's going to check out of the game. And it's been a frustrating night here for the junior. Subert gets that free throw to go, as it will be Claire's side into the game. So McKenna Olson, one of the premier players here for Winterset, as Subert gets both to drop. She's now up to 15 points. Have to sit here. And now here's Natalie Smith with it. Gets it to side over to Macy Olson. And here is Nordstrom. And now gets it over to Hofing on the right-hand corner. Hofing driving against Subert. Not finding much luck. Gets it to Natalie Smith, and Smith was fouled. Going to the line for 2. So we helped up by a couple of, ADM players. They'll call that on Ellis Smith. So Smith, that'll be her second. It'll be free throws here for Natalie Smith. Gets the first one. She is now 3 of 3 from the line. Another one coming. She now has 7 points. Second one is off. 39-11 is the ADM lead. As here is Subert all the way up and in. Ellis Subert continuing to dominate on her night. She's got 17 points and then a steal. It's a 30-point lead. Moore's 3, no good. Subert fighting for the rebound and can't quite get it as Winterset comes down with it. 41-11 is our score. ADM clicking on all cylinders. Here is Nordstrom with it, being guarded tightly by Smith. Nordstrom puts up a jumper, no good. Gets her own rebound though, can't get that to go. And that's the kind of night it's been for the Winterset Huskies. Here is Smith with it. Smith finds Noring. Noring at the top, driving right, and gets it back. Maxwell straight on 3, and it's good. Alexis Maxwell with the 3. She's got 6 points, and the lead is up to 33, 44-11. Timeout on the floor, 5:16 left to play in the third quarter. We'll be right back after this on K1079 KKRF.
Hey, it's Kurt from Archer Home Center, where we are a family-owned appliance, flooring, TV, and mattress store located in Adel since 1986, and we make it our mission to provide you with quality service that you won't receive from our competitors. Archer Home Center is an authorized dealer of such brands as GE, Mohawk, Serta, and more. We have what you need when you need it. For more information, stop on in or check out our website at www.archerhomecenter.com. Archer Home Center, we're here for you.
Match anyone's price, beat anybody's service. Archer Home Center.
Welcome back here to the Adel Fairway broadcast booth. Shaquan Ettingham here with you. ADM and Winterset and Tigers. They are playing fantastic here. Winterset here side with it, and she was fouled as she was driving to the basket. Foul will be on Lexi Maxwell. So Maxwell picks up foul number 1. Ball taken under the basket. McKenna Olsen back into the game. She has those 4 fouls. Here is Nordstrom with it. Gets it over to Natalie Smith. Smith converts on the layup. She's got 9 points. 9 of the 13. Here is Subert. Subert driving. Can't get that runner to go. Rebound back to Winterset, and it's McKenna Olsen now with it. Olsen driving right and passes it out here to Side. Side misses the layup. And here comes Subert and the Tigers. 44-13 is our score. Smith with it in the left-hand corner. Driving middle. Stopping for 3. No good. Rebound here to the Huskies. And here's McKenna Olsen approaching the 4-minute mark, halfway through this third quarter. Olsen driving and finding Natalie Smith, who misses that layup. And here come the Tigers with it with Noring. Gets it to Morse. Morse back to Smith. And Smith, Morse in the corner, gets it in. Subert double teamed. And spin move, puts it up, puts it in. Ella Subert, she's having an offensive showcase here tonight. 19 points for her. 46-13. And here is Smith with it. Up and in. Hofing. First 2 points. And here is Subert. Subert fouled as she drives to the basket. Foul is on Natalie Smith. Smith, that's her second. Subert to the line here. Free throws 4 and 5. Gets that roll to go. Up to 20 points. The line change in here for ADM includes Sprecher, Scholl, Leinen, and Montag. As for Winterset, they check in Macy Landers. And second free throw is good. Ella Subert, 5 of 5 from the line. She'll check out. Vandernoord is in. Subert has 21 points here. 48-15 is the score, and bench is emptying here for ADM. McKenna Olson loses her dribble, and then it's going to be turned over here from Winterset. Turnover number 14. Here's Leinen with it. Leinen gives it over to Sprecher. Top of the key. On the left-hand side now, it's Montag. Montag inside. Here to Vandernoord. Back out to Leinen. Leinen back to Montag. To Vandernoord. To Leinen. Over to Sprecher. Sprecher, 3 from the right-hand side. It's in! Bella Sprecher. Everyone's scoring tonight for the Tigers. As Sprecher first field goal, it's 51-15. Here is Olson with it. Olson guarded by Leinen, and then they're going to get, I'm going to say a foul. That will be on Leinen. So Macy Leinen, her first personal, taken out underneath the basket here for Winterset. Here's Nordstrom. Nordstrom gets it back here to side. And then that's going to be a turnover number 15 for the Huskies. And we got the running clock in effect here. This might be a quick finish to the rest of this game, as haven't officially played an hour yet of game time. Leinen found herself open momentarily, gets it inside to Vandernoord, who missed the layup, partially blocked. Now here's McKenna Olson with it. Gets it to Natalie Smith, and Smith puts it up, puts it in, and she was fouled from Sprecher. So Smith going to the line for a chance at the three-point play. That's Smith. Has been the bright spot here for the Winterset Huskies. She has 11 with the free throw made, give her 12. She is 4 of 5 from the line. Three-pointer up from Montag, no good. 51-18 is our score. 1:11 left to play here in the third. Here's Smith over to McKenna Olson, who's going to heave a long three, no good there. Rebound here to Grace Montag. And Montag going to drive in, give it to Leinen. Leinen back to Montag. Inside, Vandernoord. Vandernoord turns around, puts it up, no good. Rebound here to Winterset. Here's McKenna Olson, 45 seconds left to play in the third. 51-18, ADM in charge. And then Leinen on the floor with the steal. Nice job there. Gets it over to Montag. Montag into Sprecher. Sprecher puts it up, puts it in. Bella Sprecher now with 5 points, 53-18. 24 seconds remaining here in the third. Shot clock is off. Here's McKenna Olson. Olson driving, putting it up, no good. And it's Smith with it. Heaves it out to Olson. That's blocked by Leinen. And then now Winterset got the ball back, and it was a push. Nordstrom was pushed from Kimball Scholl. So Scholl, that is foul number 2 on her. It's free throws here for Nordstrom. First one is up, and that is good. Ellen Nordstrom, first player other than Natalie Smith tonight who has shot free throws. Second one is no good. She goes 1 for 2, and that's going to do it for the end of the third quarter. ADM is going to take a 53-19 lead into the fourth as they score 18 in the third as Winterset scores 9. One more quarter to go. ADM in full control, full command. 53-19. We'll be right back here on the Raccoon Valley Radio Network.
Happy holidays from Fairway Meat and Grocery in Adel. This week, Washington Honey Crisp apples are $1.48 per pound. Fairway Premium Ice Cream, 48 ounce, $2.99 limit 2. And Fairway Powdered or Brown Sugar, 2 pounds, $1.97 limit 2. And from the world famous meat counter, 10-pound tube of 85% lean ground beef, $4.98 a pound. And USDA Choice Boneless Rump Roast, $6.99 a pound. At Fairway Meat and Grocery in Adel.
Whether it's your morning or evening commute, or you're taking your lunch break, tune in to the Raccoon Valley Radio full-hour news magazines to get the latest local, state, and national news, sports, weather, and our Let's Talk programs, and the hour-long news magazine that fits your schedule. They air in the morning at 7. Like what you hear? Find everything that's broadcasted on air through our website at raccoonvalleyradio.com. The one to count on for today's news and local information is the Raccoon Valley Radio Network.
Welcome back here to the Adel Fairway broadcast booth. Shaquan Nettingham here with you. Start of the fourth quarter. ADM 53, Winterset 19. We're in the girls' game. And it has been all Tigers here tonight as Huskies will start with the Olsen sisters of Macy and McKenna. And then it will be Natalie Smith, Abby Hofing out there. She'll get a foul called, as well as Madeline Nordstrom. Will be on Lexi Maxwell. Maxwell, that will be her second. Winterset taking it out underneath the basket. As ADM out there has Ellis Smith, Lexi Maxwell, Ellis Subert, Aubrey Noring, and in here for the first time tonight is Claire Messer. Those are the 5 here for Tigers. Again, we got the running clock here in effect with the lead at a significant mark. Here's Hofing inside with it, looking for help, and then that is stolen from Messer. She's on the run out, and she cannot convert on the layup. And here come the Huskies with it with Nordstrom, and then she traveled with it. 16 turnovers here for Winterset. Well, coming up after, we will have the boys game, get you set up for that. And get you all prepared. As here is Maxwell with the 3, no good. Rebound to Hofing of Winterset. Cross-court pass here to Smith. Smith, the high player for Winterset with 11. Gets it out to Hofing. Hofing will try to pull up a 3. That's no good. Rebound bouncing around. And it's Nordstrom with it for Winterset. She's needing help. And then she kind of just throws it into no man's land, but McKenna Olsen will go back and get it. Olsen picked up her dribble, now looking inside, stolen away from Subert, and Subert hands it off to Smith. Smith goes up, and she'll be fouled. Go to the line for 2. Ellis Smith has had some nice offensive drives here tonight. So McKenna Olsen, she is officially fouled out of this game. We'll have a mandatory substitution. Again, it's been a frustrating night for her as Claire's side check in. And Smith converts on that first free throw. Now 4 of 5 from the line and make it 5 of 6. So Ella Smith adds 2 more points to her total. She's at 8, 55-19. Here is Nordstrom with it, left hand side being guarded by Morse. Gets it off there, and layup is missed by Hoping. Here's Subert, almost losing it, but she gets it off here to Maxwell, over to Smith. Smith, try a 3, no good. Long rebound, and tried to be saved by ADM, but it does go out of bounds. So, Grace Montag and her sister Addison into the game. Ellis Smith and Lexi Maxwell will check out. Under the 5-minute mark left here in the game, we have reached the 7 o'clock hour. So if this one may be ending a little earlier than normal, maybe get a bit earlier of a start for the boys. So we'll keep you, usually it's about a 15 to 20 minute intermission as 3 goes down there from Abby Hoping. As she connects, has 5 points, 55-22. Here is Subert with it. Subert gets it over to Morse, back to Subert. And Subert finds herself open, can't connect on that jumper. Rebound here to Winterset. Subert tonight, though, with 21 points. So good outpouring for her. Here is layup attempts, no good from side, and then 3-pointer missed by Macy Olson. And here comes the Tigers with Subert. Under 4 minutes to play. Subert gets it to Messer. Messer kick out. Here's Grace Montag back to Subert. Subert the 3 and 1. Chance for a 4-point play there. Got the bucket and a chance for one more. Ella Subert, 24 here in the game, as the foul is on Claire's side. That's her second, and Subert will shoot free throw number 6 here. There's a couple of substitutions in for Winterset. We'll get to those momentarily. Subert converts at the line. She is 6 of 6 tonight. She'll check out. 25 points for her. Bella Sprecher is in. For Winterset, they got Macy Olson out there with Claire side. You got Macy Landers. It's also Ella Cunningham. And the last one in there is Maureen Nig. Here is Nig with it, driving, no good. Gets her own rebound and gets it off. That one is no good from Landers. Here comes ADM, under 3 minutes to play now. 3-pointer put up from Addison Montag, no good. As Addison Schultz is also into the game here for ADM. Sprecher, Messer, and then the Montag sisters of Grace and Addison. Shot put up, no good from Winterset. Ball out of bounds, will belong here with the Huskies. Some more substitutions check in for Winterset, including Blakely Reithmeyer. Also out there is Nora Loudon, and it is Daphne Logsdon. So here is Loudon with it. Hands it off to Cunningham. Cunningham at the top looking for help. Gets it inside and layup missed, but Reithmeyer will go to the free throw line, 2:02 remaining. And Grace Montag with the foul called against her. It's her first. That is Reithmeyer. As she makes the first one. Second one is missed. Reithmeyer does have 1 point. 59-23 is a score under 2 minutes. Now, here's Montag. Montag puts up a 3. That is short. She races to get her own rebound. She does save it. And then it is stolen away here from Winterset. And then Montag reached in and will be charged with a foul. So Montag, nice hustle, just a little too aggressive. She'll check out. Claire Messer in for her. Kimball Scholl is into the game. Also Mary Nugent in. So bench fully emptied here for Danielle Craig. The ADM Tigers as Addison Montag has it, gets it to Kimball Scholl, back to Montag. Back to Scholl, left-hand side. Scholl faked it. And now here's Schultz with it. Up top, Addison over to Messer, under a minute to play. 10 on the shot clock. Scholl with it as this one gets tipped out of bounds. Along with ADM, they got 4 on the shot clock. Clock continues to run. We're at 41 seconds now. And ball into Scholl. She'll drive, she'll pull it up, and she put it in. That's fitting for the type of night that ADM has had. Scholl with 2 points. It's 61-23. As here is Logsdon with it. Gets it here to Nig. Nig out of bounds. Ball stays with the Huskies. 12 seconds and running. And let's see if Winterset gets off one more shot attempt. They will. No good. And ADM will come away with the win at 61-23. Tigers roll over the Huskies from start to finish. Wire-to-wire victory here for these ADM Tigers. 61-23. Well, we'll have a quick Polish Petroleum postgame show. We'll get going here with the boys preview here before we hop into that game. ADM the winner, 61-23 over the Winterset Huskies. More to come here on the Raccoon Valley Radio Network. It's K1079 KKRF.
For 80 years, Farm Bureau Financial Services has served the unique needs of the ag industry. As members of your community, they get to know you and your operation, providing coverage for your farm, ranch, machinery, livestock, and so much more. Find out why they're the #1 ag insurer. It's your future. Let's protect it.
Call me, your Farm Bureau agent, John Harada, in Adel at 515-993-4266.
#1 ag insurer across our 8-state territory. 2020 SNL PNC Group Direct Written Premium.
Here's Sammy, manager of Olson's Body and Paint, joining us to explain the importance of staying alert on the roadways this fall.
If you've driven in Iowa for any length of time, no doubt you've been startled by a deer running in front of you or standing on the side of the road. Just be thankful they're not distracted on their cell phone.